Christmas is all about. I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase.
Hello and welcome to Sikkim Chronicle and of course to ETC, that is an entertainment chronicle, North Bengal and Sikkim's first entertainment news portal. र हामी जहिले पनि सिक्किम क्रोनिकल अथवा एन्टरटेनमेन्ट क्रोनिकलको प्लेटफर्ममा सिक्किममा भएको जति पनि प्रतिभाशाली व्यक्ति अथवा व्यक्तित्वलाई ल्याएर तपाईहरुको अगाडि उहाँहरुको परिचय दिने काम गरिरहेका छौं। त्यसै क्रममा आज हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ यसपालि इनफ्याक्ट 2019 अथवा 2020 का रेनिङ मिस्टर सिक्किम 2019 कञ्चनजङ्घा क्षितिज शिवकोटी र उहाँ ग्याङ्टोक निवासी हुनुहुन्छ र उहाँको यो स्पेशल पडकास्ट किन आज हामी गरिरहेका छौं भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ बिकज क्षितिज शिवकोटी इज रिप्रेजेन्टिङ सिक्किम इन द नेशनल प्याजेन्ट द्याट इज कल्ड रुबरू मिस्टर इन्डिया 2020 र अहिले मसँग क्षितिज हुनुहुन्छ। सो फर्स्ट अफ अल क्षितिज वेलकम टु सिक्किम क्रोनिकल एन्ड इटिसी।
थ्याङ्क यू। हेलो एभ्रीवन।
र यु लाइक मलाई पनि थाहा छ किनभने तपाईँले कसरी मिस्टर सिक्किम हुनुभयो बिकज मिस्टर सिक्किम म्याराथनको अर्गनाइजर्समा सिक्किम क्रोनिकल र लाइक एक्सिलरेटर हो है। त्यसै क्रममा आई नो द एन्टायर जर्नी तपाईँले कसरी कस्तो प्रकारले मिस्टर सिक्किममा आउनुभयो र अहिले तपाईँ के गर्नुहुँदैछ र कहाँ जानुहुँदैछ पनि मलाई थाहा छ। तर आई वान्ट टु लेट आवर भ्युअर्स नो कि फर्स्ट अफ अल मिस्टर सिक्किम 2019 कञ्चनजङ्घा भएर कस्तो फिलिङ भइरहेछ?
इट्स अ डिफ्रेन्ट फिलिङ हुन्छ नि तपाईँको जुन चाहिँ तपाईँले त्यो एउटा फेम पाउनुहुन्छ, जुन चाहिँ एउटा रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी पनि पाउनुहुन्छ, त्यो इट्स तपाईँ यु फिल गुड बट लाइक यु फिल रेस्पोन्सिबल इनफ नट टु डु समथिङ स्टुपिड हुन्छ नि। तपाईँ जे गर्दा पनि अब सोचाइमा हुन्छ तपाईँले अब कि होइन सबै कुरा ध्यानमा राख्नुपर्छ भनेर त्यो यु हेभ टु कन्ट्रोल योरसेल्फ।
एब्सोल्युटली। अहिले फेब्रुअरी हो है, डिसेम्बरमा फिनाले भएको मनन केन्द्रमा, जनवरी 2 महिना बितिसक्यो होइन। त्यो सानो जर्नी नै भन्छु। हाउ हेज बिन द रेस्पोन्स फ्रम पिपल? अन्तखेरि कस्तो प्रकारले सोसियल मिडियामा रेस्पोन्सेसहरू पाइरहनु भएको छ एज मिस्टर सिक्किम 2019 कञ्चनजङ्घा?
मिस्टर सिक्किमदेखि नै त्योभन्दा अलिक अगाडिदेखि नै मतलब मिस्टर सिक्किम स्टार्ट भएकोदेखि नै पिपल आर लाइक सपोर्टिङ मी, पुरा सपोर्ट गर्नुहुँदैछ। लाइक एभ्री डे केही स्टोरी हाल्दा पनि लाइक कमेन्टहरू गरेर रियाक्सन गरेर, सो लाइक पिपल आर रियली सपोर्टिङ मी। अब आई वुड से लाइक सपोर्ट गरिराख्नुहोस् फ्युचरमा नि, अब फर्दर आउँदा मिस्टर इन्डियामा पनि सपोर्ट चाहिन्छ। देन आई रियली लाइक टु आस्क फर सपोर्ट एन्ड हेल्प।
Absolutely. Chiti's like you are just 23 years old, right? 23 वर्षमा like, but still I want our viewers to know that तपाईले अहिलेसम्म के गरिसक्नु भएको छ? What have you studied so far?
I studied health and nutrition, B.Sc health and nutrition in Madhya Pradesh, Gwalior मा पढे। So म खास गरी म यो फिल्डमा जाने थिइनँ, तर अब बिकज आई वाज इन कमर्स फिल्ड, तर मलाई जेमा इन्ट्रेस्ट छ नि, अब आफ्नो यो सडनली लाइक नो वाट यु वान्ट टु डु सडनली एउटा बिचमा हुन्छ। त्यहाँदेखि त्यो पक्रेर चाहिँ म क्लास 12 सकिकन चाहिँ आई वेन्ट टु डु दिस कोर्स एन्ड आइ एम रियली ह्याप्पी अबाउट इट। लाइक त्यसले गर्दाखेरि मेरो आई क्यान सी द चेन्जेस इन माई बडी। देन I think I'm going the right way.
Absolutely, we can see that you are going in the right way because you have a very fit body and on top of that you have done your B.Sc nutrition. I know nutrition ma garnu bhako cha, त्यसै कारणले गर्दा we see a lot of things on your body itself. It's quite visible and apparent. So but how has your the Mr. Sikkim marathonko preparation कसरी गर्नु भएको थियो? And then did you ever think like okay I have to go to the pageant because Mr. Sikkim also is one of the first pageant for male in the state of Sikkim. Did you ever think about it? Prepared हुनुहुन्थ्यो कि
Mr. Sikkim को लागि चाहिँ म प्रिपरेसन लास्ट इयरदेखि नै गरेको थिएँ। लाइक लास्ट इयर नि म इमेजिन गर्दै थिएँ आफूलाई हुन्छ नि कस्तो के हुन्छ, कसरी कसले सोध, अब मतलब लाइक वेन द जज एन्ड अल कसरी वाट डु हेभ टु डु सबै कुरा लाइक मोडलिङ फेजमै म आउँदै थिएँ। लाइक एन्ड मिस्टर सिक्किम दिस टाइम लाइक इट वाज माई ड्रिम हुन्छ, यो एउटा मोटिभ जस्तै हुन्छ नि, आई हेभ टु गेट दिस भनेर। सो यो मोटिभ लाइक इट केम ट्रु। अब So like now I'm looking for further Mr. 2020 ma like my motive अब के हुन्छ further pageants and all. So एउटा stage बनाइदिएको छ Mr. Sikkim ले हुन्छ जुन चाहिँ like I needed like to go further into the modeling pageant and all. So I'm really thankful for Mr. Sikkim.
Absolutely. So I would also like to say the viewers of Sikkim Chronicle and of course Entertainment Chronicle that Mr. Sikkim Manhunt is all about not just giving platform to the young chaps from the state of Sikkim but also creating an industry of opportunities in terms of entertainment, fashion and of course modeling. So त्यसै क्रममा Tseetej Shiwakoty is the Mr. Sikkim 2019 Kanchenjunga. So Tseetej like जब तपाई pageantryमा आउनु भयो है, you went for a grooming. I'm much aware of it हैन. So जब पनि आफ्नो तपाईले भन्नुहुँदैछ you have been following your passion, your heart, like you really want to go into that field. कहीं ना कहीं गएर it becomes difficult when your parents are not supportive. But on your part, like your parents have been a great support for you.
Actually my parents wanted me to be an engineer first ma, so मैले science पनि पढे त्यसले गर्दाखेरि तर फेरि साइन्समा it was really difficult for me. त्यहाँदेखि म कमर्समा शिफ्ट भएँ. त्यहाँदेखि कमर्समा शिफ्ट भएर चाहिँ स्टिल पेरेन्ट्स वर लाइक ओके कमर्स पनि ठिकै छ भनेर कमर्स सकेर मैले उहाँहरूलाई मजाले लाइक बुझाउँदाखेरि कि मलाई यो फिल्डमा जानु छ, हेल्थमा जानु छ भनेर भन्दाखेरि दे वर लाइक मोर देन ह्याप्पी द्याट आई वान्टेड टु डु वाट आई वान्ट टु डु हुन्छ नि. सो लाइक दे अलाउड मी द्याट अल्सो. एन्ड त्यो सकेर लाइक इभन दे ह्याड सर्टेन ड्रिम्स फर मी होला तर स्टिल आई टोल्ड देम द लाइक मोडलिङमा जानु छ, यो प्रोफेसनमा जानु छ. एन्ड स्टिल दे अलाउड मी हुन्छ नि. लाइक दे हेभ बिन सपोर्टिङ मी थ्रु आउट द जर्नी. And like I'm really happy that my parents are supporting me. Like सबैजनाको पाउँदैन यस्तो हुँदैन. And
I hope तपाईको parents जस्तो all the parents are also supportive towards the passion, the goal and the dreams of all the young people in the state of Sikkim because that's very very important, right? So Tseetej, like, see now your journey has started. I'm sure you might be getting a lot of followers on Instagram, Facebook and all. And then so what would be your everyday message to these young people like हुन्छ नि तपाईलाई फलो गर्ने तपाईको स्टोरीज हेर्छ.
It's just about like you doing something that you should love हुन्छ नि. You should do something that you love. Then only like तपाईँ अब केमा whatever you are doing तपाईले like if you don't love that thing तपाईँको त्यो इन्ट्रेस्ट हुन्छ नि जुन चाहिँ just for the sake of doing it like त्यो गर्दाखेरि तपाईँको भित्रबाट त्यो इन्ट्रेस्ट द प्यासन आउँदैन. So like if you are enjoying like म जिम जान्छु like whole day ma that's the one thing that I enjoy the most हुन्छ नि. So like people feel like lazy to go gym and all. I'm looking forward to do that हुन्छ नि like going gym. So like I love going to the gym. That's why I love my passion. That's why त्यो छिटो changes पनि देख्छ. That's why whatever you do हुन्छ नि like modeling गर्यो नभए any field ma if you are like really if you really have the passion for it तपाईँ interest छ त्यसमा भने you will succeed. So just follow your passion.
Absolutely. Passion भने बित्तिकै you are a gym freak हुन्छ नि. Fitness freak भन्छ, gym freak पनि भन्दैन. Fitness freak because you need to go for your nutritional diet and everything and you need to work out as well. So how many hours you work out in a day?
Morning ma I go cardio and abs. So morning 6:30 to around 8:30, 2 hours. Then right now since I'm not doing anything in daytime so I take rest. And evening again I go around 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock like that. So evening I do weight training and all. So duty times.
Because you are Mr. Sikkim 2019 Kanchenjunga हैन. अब त्यो भन्दा एउटा सिजन अगाडि भएको थियो कुञ्जाङ टपके was Mr. Sikkim Manhunt 2018. Then we had Mr. Sikkim 2018 Kanchenjunga as Akhilesh Pradhan and then we had Mr. Sikkim 2018 Demarang as Anurag Puradi. Were you following them? What are the things that you learned from them so far?
The confidence that they showed because like I didn't know Anurag before but Kunjang Togge and Akhilesh I knew them before. So when I used to meet them the confidence they had that time and Mr. Sikkim bhaisakera the confidence they had the way they presented themselves that thing like totally different. So more I was like following them so I was like how is their life being changed so I was following everything. So I was like aware.
So do you think after Mr. Sikkim you have gained a more of confidence right now?
Yeah, obviously after Mr. Sikkim like I'm more confident facing the crowd or like talking to new people and yeah, talking to new people especially because I was a very shy guy and I had stage fright. So stage ma hune bittikai my legs used to start shaking.
Okay.
So now I want to go in the stage more and more like keeping shows, keeping that like I want to get in the stage.
Okay, so I also want to tell our viewers like why Tseetej Shiwakoty, Mr. Sikkim 2019 Kanchenjunga is with me right now in this podcast is because he is representing this tiny Himalayan state of Sikkim in the national pageant called the Rubaru Mr. India 2020. जसको finale गोवामा हुन गइरहेको छ. Almost by the end of March or April. The dates are yet to be confirmed, but this is one of the very oldest and one of the most celebrated annual man pageant in the country, India. Almost this is the 17th season. कति पुरानो तपाईलाई थाहा भइहाल्छ. And top of that, this is the only pageant, man pageant in the country जसले एकदमै इन्टरनेशनल अर्गनाइजेसन, इन्टरनेशनल प्याजेन्टसँग लिङ्क अप छ र साथै साथ एकदमै ज्यादा अवार्ड्सहरू जित्ने कन्टेस्टेन्ट्सहरू पनि यही प्याजेन्टको थ्रुबाट गएछ र जस्तै रियालिटी सोज इन डिफ्रेन्ट च्यानल्समा पनि जस्तै स्प्लिट्सभिल्लामा पनि वान अफ द विनर्स द्याट इज रुबरू मिस्टर इन्डिया 2016 वाज वान अफ द विनर एन्ड द कन्टेस्टेन्ट्स इन दि स्प्लिट्सभिल्ला. सो त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ यो रुबरू मिस्टर इन्डियाको थ्रुबाट अ लट अफ एभेन्युज गेट ओपन. द्याट्स वाइ वी try to connect with them, and this year finally this Tseetej is one of the first contestant. This is historic, I'd say, because first contestant from Sikkim who is representing our state in the national pageant. So how excited are you, because you're going to the national pageant competing with all this good looking hunk from the country in Goa? So how excited are you?
This is a like whole new level. My all contestant like I just went through the thing, not stalking them, just went through it. Like it's a really tough competition, I must say. And like the confidence, I'm building my confidence. You know, Mr. Sikkim I was like really nervous first ma ke huncha kasto huncha, but like eventually you learn through it. So like Mr. India also like 2 months still there, and I'm working on it. Mero Mr. Sikkim ma मैले के mistakes गरे हुन्छ, how nervous I कस्तो nervous भएर के गर्नु सकिन मैले. So I'm like putting it all together and like preparing for Mr. India right now. Hopefully राम्रो competition. I will give a good competition to them.
Absolutely.
Winning and losing is a part of the thing.
Absolutely, that's quite better. Winning and losing is a part of the game. So Mr. Pankaj Kharbanda हुनुहुन्छ, who is the Vice President of the Rubaru Mr. India. We connected with him, and this gentleman has opened up a door for all the young aspiring fashion enthusiasts and the model from the state of Sikkim. So we hope this connection will go a long way and help our talents from the state of Sikkim to further up in this pageantry and of course in the fashion world. So it is like Rubaru it's one of a kind very tough competition, right?
Yes.
So what are you working on apart from your physics?
Yeah, physics is not everything. It's the competition and also my speaking skills and all. I'm working on them. Like I'm trying to like be more of a philosophical reader kind of right now. So like whatever questions they ask, so I can like twist it around and tell properly.
Absolutely. The oratory skills are very important when you go to the pageant, and of course fitness is also important. So we hope that Tseetej, who is Mr. Sikkim 2019 Kanchenjunga, is representing this tiny Himalayan state Sikkim in the national pageant of Rubaru Mr. India 2020. Now before we end up this podcast, let's make it quite candid, because I want our followers to know who is Tseetej. Tseetej is 23 years old, from Gangtok of course, and what is your favorite color?
My favorite color is black.
So who is your favorite actor?
My favorite actor in like Bollywood or Hollywood. Bollywood is John Abraham and Hollywood is Brad Pitt.
Okay, is it because like you are more fitness conscious?
Not fitness, like Tiger Shroff and all, they have better body and all. Not better body, but like more cuts and all, our type of body. But what I like about him is his attitude. John Abraham, the kind of the brave, not brave exactly, the fighter kind of attitude. That's why.
If you talk about your personality, Tseetej, like give me 3 adjectives that describes who is Tseetej. Apart from being dreamer, who is Tseetej?
Okay. Emotional.
Okay. 2 more.
Emotional. Adventurous.
Okay, yeah. You go for hiking and trekking all the time.
Adventurous, emotional, and mischievous.
That's the scary one, by
Because
the
I'm
way.
really mischievous.
Is it? Anyway, so see, this might be a very cliche question to you, but like, where does your parents hold you at this point of time? Because you're very young, तपाईँले fame पाउनु हुँदैछ है. You're growing up in all your social media handles. People are liking you. People are commenting on your photos, videos. DM गर्छ, message पठाउँछ. कहीं न कहीं when the young people, you know, when they approach somewhere, अलिकति lift हुँदै जान्छ. कहीं न कहीं you forget your family values, and then you forget your the contribution of your family members. So where do they lie right now?
No, like for me, like I don't agree with this point. You know, my family, like they have been like, they ask me themselves, you know, what do you need? What do you need to do more? Like, so like every day, my dad and my mom, like every day talk to me about it. So my family values, like I would never like kind of like ignore them, forget them and all. So like what I'm doing right now, first thing I have to do is to make them proud. So like I'm proud, you know, I want them to know that त्यो चाहिँ मेरो छोरा हो भन्ने टाइपको. So like
I'm sure your parents watching this podcast right now might be very happy, and they're going to treat you after watching this podcast for being so nice towards them. Anyway, so which is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie?
Yeah.
I watch more kind of a series type thing, but movies like Southpaw, and I like more kind of sports, like not exactly sports, but kind of a competitive movie kind of. My whole thing is.
So alright, so are you dating anyone or like single?
No, I'm not dating anyone.
I'm sure the people watching up will give a lot of follow on Instagram right now, because like not in terms of relationship, but I guess he needs a lot of support right now. So what would be your message? Because I'm sure यसपालि पनि Mr. Sikkim man हुनुहुन्छ हैन. अब कति जनाले तपाईले हेरिरहनु भएको छ. I'm sure they might be influenced by you, and you have already stated that you want to be a good influencer. You don't want to commit anything stupid on your digital media platform. So what would be a message to people who are very aspiring to come towards pageantry, any pageantry, not only particularly Mr. Sikkim? केटी केटा जोलाई पनि के मेसेज दिन चाहनुहुन्छ?
It's a के भन्नु चाहन्छु is like it's important to take a step. First step is the important thing. No, first step तपाईहरुले नलिकन बाहिरदेखि नै rumors सुनेर यो हुन्छ त्यो हुन्छ त्यहाँ यो हुन्छ त्यो भन्नु भयो नि, like you stay where you are हुन्छ. So like out of the box, like you have to get out of your comfort zone and like just take a step. एक step लिनु भयो नि, then you will get more interested in doing it. Then तपाईहरु बुझ्दै जानुहुन्छ मजाले. It's just about like learning new things हैन. Mr. Sikkim is also something like if you participate, you learn so many new things. So तपाईहरुले नयाँ चीज सिक्नु, that's knowledge, no. So just grab new opportunities, just go for it. जे हुन्छ देखा जाएगा त्यो त. So just go for it.
Absolutely. It did not mean that school is not important. School is very, very important. You should take an academic, you know, you should grab that all those academics things in life. But apart from that, co-curricular, and of course experiencing and of course experimenting in life through different pageants as such and event as such is also very, very important to actually energize you and actually empower you. Tseetej, thank you so much for being here with me. And then before we end up, I want you to say, like, whoever now particularly, whoever is interested in Mr. Sikkim Manhunt 2020, what would be a message? Like, just say.
Just go for it. Just try to jitnu. Don't worry about winning or losing. तपाईं popular हुन्छ कि हुँदैन, all those things. Just go for it. तपाईको new experience हुन्छ, तपाईलाई एउटा opportunity हुन्छ. You will know more about this field also. Your field is completely different than it looks from outside. So just go for it. त्यति भन्न चाहन्छु. Thank you everyone.
So Tseetej has already stated that a transformation that goes in Mr. Sikkim Manhunt. So हामी फेरि पनि Mr. Sikkim Manhunt 2020 हामी त चाँडै लिएर आउँदैछौँ. तर before that we already have Rubaru Mr who is the Mr. Sikkim 2019 Manhunt, Tseetej Shiwakoty with Mr. Sikkim 2019 Kanchenjunga, and that second runner-up happens to be Mr. Sikkim 2019 Demazong is Anand Lamichhane. So Tseetej is representing this time in the national pageant of Rubaru Mr India 2020. We are super excited, and what you need right now is all about your support, your love, and of course a lot of encouragement towards his motive that's gonna make all of us proud in days to come. So thank you once again, all the best.
Thank you for having me.
So यस्तै प्रकारको हामी स्पेशल पडकास्टहरू लिएर आउने नै छौँ. We want everyone to be empowered, so you can have the platform of Sikkim Chronicle and Entertainment Chronicle as a platform to reach out to people. So you can always contact us. क्षितिजलाई केही पनि कमेन्ट दिन चाहनुहुन्छ भने कमेन्ट बक्समा तपाईले लेख्न सक्नुहुनेछ. I'm sure क्षितिज is going to read all those comments on all our social media handles. So and then we'll bring all this kind of podcast in days to come as well. Thank you so much, and please keep following Sikkim Chronicle, and of course do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel of Sikkim Chronicle, and of course ET Chronicle as well. Thank you so much.